heart, you hold it there in your heart. That come and sit in the lotus feet, lotus of our heart. Now, the problem is towards the head here. Best thing is to clear this for anyone. I think. Love it. At my back. Put the photograph like this, alright? Like that. Here somebody can help you. Sitting out. And breathe. Again, breathe. Again, breathe. And try to. It's your heart. At the heart is your mother's love, the power of her love. You feel that? Keep your eyes open. If somebody is not there, then you should be for the photograph. And keep the other in such a way that that's called clear about. Now how does this heaviness spot? How is it spot? How is this weakness spot? At the back. This is left sahaja. Left sahaja is the short. This is the dada. From the left side. Short left sahaja. That means the person has got a super ego under. So super ego could say is what? Is the subconscious. Is the subconscious the super ego comes? Come forward, come all of you come forward. Lots of people will be coming. Have you told the ashram people that? People know that? Now the ashram people know or not? Huh? That's that. Somebody has to go on telephone also. First. So this is a more a method I teach you, but it's better to tape it. Now if you have left agya, that means there's a possession on us. Come on. That means all of you have got something of that kind. Already you are caught up. You're not clean. Still there? See now. What is the mantra for this? Gavi? Put the bag up there. Huh? No. Huh? Mahaganesh. Mahaganesh. Mahabhairav. Correct. Now see. In the brain,
we have got all these seats of the gods. And they are the seats because they are the causal of these. So the first, the causal is created, and then the deities are created. Say for example, causal of the Mother Earth is fragrance. Alright? So from fragrance comes the Mother Earth. In the same way, the causal of Brahmadeva is Hiranyagarbha. Alright? He is called as Hiranyagarbha. He is the causal of Brahmadeva. Where does he stay? In the brain. In the brain of the Virata, whatever deities live are the causal. And in ours also, because they are reflected. So the causal ones are here in our brain, in our brain. In our brain. At the back here, around the Agya is who? Now I gave you the name. No, around the Agya. Agya is Mahaganesha and Mahabhairava. Agya. At the back. And in front, all right, I'll not trouble you. At the back is actually Mahaganesha, just in the center. Just in the central point is Mahaganesha, which is the minutest point. Around him moves Mahabhairava. All right? And around this, the rest of it that moves is Hiranyagarbha. All right? Now did you follow that? So, when you think, or whatever thinking you do, through the superego, you get the development of this Hiranyagarbha. Did you follow that? And also otherwise is also who acts when you think is Hiranyagarbha. Isn't it? This is Swadhisthana. We call it, this is Swadhisthana around. Alright? So Swadhisthana is divided into left and right. Left Swadhisthana is Hiranyagarbha and right Swadhisthana is also Hiranyagarbha. At the back here. So now to draw it out, first of all, at the back if you move, is Mahaganesha. Around him moves Bhairava, who protects Mahaganesha. Around it moves, now who? Hiranyagarbha, at the back. But Hiranyagarbha has left and right side, while Bhairava and Ganesha, they move on each other. Did you follow that point? Now, in front, in the center, here, is who? Kartikeya. In the center. Christ is in the center, in the center itself, where the optic chiasma is. Here outside is Kartikeya. What is Kartikeya? Kartikeya is the protector of Christ. Around Kartikeya, they are all protectors of Christ. Moves who? Now? Who is Mahabhairava's counterpart? Mahahanuman. Mahahanuman. Alright? And around that, what does move? Ekadasha. The movement of Ekadasha Rudra is not circular, it is more like that. It's more like that. Or we can say more like that. Now, what is Ekadasha Rudra? Let us see. Can you give the names of Ekadasha? Take one by one. Buddha. Right? Mahavira. Then Christ. Then Mahabhairava. How many have done? 4. Then Mahaganesha. 5. You have said Bhairava? Again say it, again one by one. I mean, say Buddha, Mahavira, Christ, then Mahaganesha, Mahabhairava, Kartikeya. Okay? This is very clear cut for you, because just now I have told all of them. Buddha, Mahavira, Christ. Then, what else? Now 4 are left. 4 are still left. Huh? Mahanumana you didn't take? Mahanumana. How much it is now? 3 left. No, 4 are left. 4. Now what are these? Mahanumana. Say, it's very simple. I just now discussed with you Mahanumana, Mahabhairava. 2, Buddha, Mahavira. 4. Now, Kartikeya. Kartikeya, Ganesha. 6. Christ, 7. Now 4 more are left. Now who are the 4 more? Let's see. Can I have tea? Pat, come along. You've done a lot of reading. Write it, I've written it down into something, 11 of these. Huh? Brahmadeva. वही मतलब हिरण्यगर्भ और करेक्ट विष्णु नारायण लक्ष्मी नारायण हाउ मच इट इज शिवा पार्वती everyone Shiva and Shakti. All right, done? 11 of them. Lakshmi Narayana has 1, Brahmadeva Saraswati has 1, Shiva Parvati has 2. All 11 are there. Why Shiva and Parvati? 2 as have to be taken because Shiva is the Guru, Parvati is the Shakti. So if you catch on void, the beginning of the trouble starts because Shiva is the central point. Where Shiva is to be taken as Guru. Shiva is Guru. Shiva is the one who is our Guru. He is our spirit. But he is not the spirit that protects, because spirit needs no protection, does it? Whom do you protect then? Also. So, when you protect the spirit. But what protects it is the Guru personality, which is Shiva. Actually. Did you get that? Now, you might say how Shiva is Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai, Shri Guruvai Namah. Because Guru means a person who is full of Gurutvakarshana, is weight, is the gravity. Person who is with gravity, which has some sense, which is density, which is our spirit. Otherwise we have no density, we are useless. Our spirit goes away, we float in the air as bhoots. So the Guru is everything. Today I have called you here to tell you how to become a Guru. So that's why I have given you this introduction. Is it clear to you? All right, let me know. Now, see that? Now see now. Just laugh at yourself. With all your knowledge of how many years I have been talking to you, you can see simple point. How? Mother raises your kernel just like that. Do I tell you something? Because you have gone to the wrong Guru, you have done because nothing of the kind. Just because you are all set here. Ekadasha Rudra is on your forehead. You have to bow before any wrong Guru. That's your Ekadasha. You see? SahajaYoga is very simple, you know. If you put your glass upside down, no air can go inside. If you put it like this, it is exposed to the face. It is that simple. SahajaYoga is so simple. You follow that path? So, we reach one conclusion by mentally understanding you cannot understand. So, as a Guru, what should you have? I mean, follow it. I just followed up.
You should not be caught up on Ekadasha Rudra. You should not be caught up on Ekadasha Rudra.
Should not what?
You should have clean Ekadasha Rudra.
But that's different. You are telling like this. If I say that, what is the test of, say, wool? You will say that it should not become artificial. You know the way I am. Now let's see again. Try it straightforward. What is the question?
You should have discrimination.
No, what is the question? Now try to remember.
What should you have to become?
Huh?
To be a Guru, what should you have?
What should we have?
Yes.
Not at all, this is the question.
My mind is
Huh? So what is the question? Let's say exactly. Exactly.
How do you get rid of the catch that comes from seeing the
Huh?
How do you clear the catch from seeing a false guru?
Who's taking this? How do you?
Clear when one sees a false guru.
This is another question, but the question I asked you was very simple.
then what must a guru do?
Nothing.
The thing I said by discussion, SahajaYoga doesn't work out, then what should we do?
Raise Kundalini.
Huh?
Raise Kundalini.
Again, people are going out. I asked a question, what should we do?
Surrender to your guru.
Make it simpler always. Related to your mother. You will get done. Huh? Alright? Neutralize the old guru who has been a bad guru. You have to surrender to the real guru. If your guru is the real guru, then you surrender to the mother of your real guru. Because your real guru is also surrendered to you. So all gurus are to be surrendered at the lotus feet of your Lord. Then if it is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, Shiva, Krishna, Christ, any one of them also, Ekadasha still is lower than your mother's spirit. It is very difficult. Because we want to stick on to some. Even the real Guru. Christ is a real Guru. Real. But the Christ you know of is to be also surrendered at the lotus feet of your Lord. Because he is also my son. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, all of them are my sons. Shakti created all of them. She is the mother of all the gurus, of all the prophets, of all the incarnations, of all the things. After her, only Parabrahma. She exists, and after that, only Parabrahma. So when you have got someone like that to surrender, is the biggest problem. The Maya. That is the biggest problem because you have got somebody so easy. Arjuna was a great warrior till the war started. And somebody was a great swimmer when he came to the ocean. Allow your mind to dissolve. Allow your mind. So, to be the highest Guru is to be completely surrendered. Now, when you are surrendered, you don't doubt. Now, when this finger is completely surrendered, say, to my body, don't even doubt my body. Supposing I am pressing it, and it receives the information that you are being pressed, she informs the brain and informs the body that I am being pressed. And when she says something must be done to remove it, the whole body acts, all the fingers act, and all the power flows there, the energy flows there, and the fingers there. So when you are surrendered, there is no question of individualism. Those people who think of any kind of individualism are going to go out of the circulation of them. The big wheel, I have told you many times. And the wheel takes out all those people who want to assert their individualism of any kind. Now see, this is the glass, alright? You can see here. And the glass has the space. I'll use the same analogy better than this. Outside is the space, alright? If inside and outside is the same, and the rest is mithya, which we have proved just now. If it has to become this, what has to be? This myth has to be. Alright? This myth has to vanish. So this myth is based on what? Our ego and superego truth. Which are actually the end result of all the nonsense we have been. To be the sense. All this has to go, vanish. It doesn't exist at all. That is the basically the sense. In no way. You cannot be a guru unless and until at least you are open to it. That's coming as well. But suppose you are like this. Could be like a story I heard in India that there was a stupid fool. Two of them. They went inside the restaurant to have something. They sat down on the table and they saw a glass put like this. Yeah? They said, what sort of a glass is this? It has no mouth. So they called the bearer and said, please make this all right. We can't have your food unless and until this has a mouth. So we put it back. So they said, what sort of a glass is this? It has no bottom. Because they saw the mouth. But when you are surrendered, the mouth and bottom, everything disappears. Nothing is. That surrender is to be achieved if you are going to be good. Now close it down because it's very personal things I am going to say. You can do it. This is all mentally. How do you open it? Done. I am done. How many times do you do yourself done? Only one hour. Only action. Before sleeping, after getting up, saying namaskar to your mother. This is no time. Touching my feet. Very important. Not to come all together there, but just to touch. Even sitting down there, I'm touching. Just action, just do it now. Fine. Both, again. Do it on both the feet. Again, do it twice. First right and then left. See now. It's not mentally, this is the point I'm bringing you down to. It is not mentally. And this is the 15th point. You all become mentally alert and you talk. See, we must surrender ourselves to Mother, then others says, yes, this is very good. Open your heart. Now, yes, we must open our heart. We have to do this. Nothing. When others come, you don't tell them that this is how we open our heart. Don't tell them. See, there is a mystery. There is a mystery. How do you open your left? You should be just saying, Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not. Not to bear anger with it. It comes from your liver. They may not even show anger, but inside is anger. So, just take it out.
Liver. Liver, if you go on accumulating anger and bearing it up, also burns your liver. If you show it off, it burns other places. So best is sit down and say, take a pillow, put it hard or whichever way it is, you take it up. But don't keep anger within yourself. If you are angry with someone, just try to take it. Then the thin people are the people who are more on the physical way, not on that, physically. Fat people are the people who are not alright on the mental way. So the people who are very thin should know that physically, mentally, the brain-wise, they are being overbeat, they are thinking too much, they are more right-sided. So they should try to be doing that. But this is all dieting, you have to see about your diet. Too much of eating is very common in this country. You all should have fixed your food, how much it is. Like, you see, my husband will eat only 2 rotis. But whatever he eats the best food of the 2 rotis, not so. But because English food has no such standard as 1 roti or 2 rotis, you see, you may eat the whole loaf and you would say that, oh, I'll have it. This is English style. I'm sometimes surprised. She gives them the whole load and so will you have some more? Where is it going to go? No, that's not. 2 spoons of everything or 3 spoons of everything. You fix it up and keep it. Too much eating is very bad. Too much talking is very bad. Not talking, not eating is bad. But little eating and little talking is good. Too much of eating should be stopped. I have seen it very common. I mean not the new people, I have seen every ambassadors and all these people, that level also, Western people are. You give them something, they eat off and then you ask them, you have to very obligingly go down. I don't know from where you come to the book. Just easy. So if you start yourself a little bit, the book will be. So this is about diet. Fix up your diet according to the needs of your body. Then the last thing that I have to tell you about the exercise. Those people who are thin should stop their mental exercise. Complete mental exercise. Go into thoughtless awareness. Beat yourself to sleep. Do all things that is possible, all the Nirmala Vidya. Those who are fat people should take to exercises, body exercise. Those who cannot sit on the ground should learn how to fix up themselves on the ground. Must make their legs and feet strong enough. You have to do tremendous starter. So try to fix up your Muladharas. I have told you all the exercises. How to do it. For different bandhas and all that, I have told you how to take it out. All that is possible you should do is to make your body, mind, and your emotions so well suited that you can use it for yourself. You should become master of that. And that is why exercise. Every day you must do some exercise. Those who are too much thinking should do mental exercises. Those who are too much physically involved should do physical problems, they should do physical exercises. Depends on. To study yourself, what is the problem. Supposing if somebody has complained that you are hot-tempered, accept it. Just accept it. It is a great thing that there is somebody who tells you that. If somebody says you are upset in class, accept it. Sit down and find out. Why do I upset? Why am I hot? If somebody says you are miserly, accept it. Somebody says you are provoking, accept it. But on the contrary, Western side is so, they are proud of it. They are very proud of it. They are not ashamed. Like when I said, why didn't you write letters to India? They have done so much sorry. We know, we should have, we know. No, we know what? We know. No use going to India, no use anywhere else. It's here only in their heart. And we have to change this England into Jerusalem. You should see that film. I must say, you must see that film after you.
to understand how far people can go for dedication. Another of Hare Rama, where people get up at 2:30, have their bath, and live like sannyasi. You don't have to do all this here. But SahajaYoga is different side. Neither they do this nor that. Just want mother to give her grace all the time. That's all. Too much like that. I'll run away one day if you do like that. So we must change, we must change, we must change. If you don't want to change, you better leave. That's the main point I want to ask. I don't want to argue on this. Just don't stay. If you want to change, then SahajaYoga is it. You have methods and ways by which you can. But all these methods also must be done gracefully. Otherwise, suddenly you enter into the room and you find everybody's legs are up like that. Not before massacre. Physical exercises not to be done before mass. Only meditation to be done. And the photographs are looking very obvious. That's what they taken as into. Be very careful about it. See what you do that. You have made it or Ram, you have it. Who has done that black? Huh? James. James should never be cut. That's now. I'm telling you before, and before everybody. James should never speak. James should not. I mean, as soon as I came, I said, whose horrible vibration is that? Remove everything. Immediately. Jane is no good. She's possessed. She may act as a medium. Openly I'll tell. So forget about it. Don't go near her. She should not do anything about it. Another, I didn't like this admiration of the photographs of what's her name? Hillary. And how the booths come in. They are the most dedicated. The booties are the most dedicated. When you are booty, you will be the real dedicated, you will stand in the first line to do this and that. Most surprising. And they drop out also. Hillary took out a photograph without even consulting me or Ravi and printed it. And all over, everywhere, tomorrow I'll have to face it there and there and there. All the booties are more active about SahajaYoga and they create problems, money problems, every sort of problem. They will be the best to spend money also for SahajaYoga. There could be this kind of people. They spend money and create problems. So when you are also active in SahajaYoga, you should be a person, to be congenial, be silent, you should be calm in you, should be able to take a joke, and you should have a prasanna. Otherwise it is useless. Better not take up anything, just do it. Must know the figure caliber because you don't want to spoil surgery. So I didn't know Jane had taken it. As soon as I came, removed all of them and threw them out.
No, Jane didn't take the photograph.
Huh?
Jane didn't take the photograph.
Removed it.
Hillary.
Huh?
Hillary took that photograph.
Okay?
Hillary's photograph. She used her own photograph.
Well, that was Hillary. But she duplicated it with black and white which I put it in there.
Oh yeah. No, that was one that came from Australia. That was the same as the one used
You
in
are
Australia.
confusing. Don't take her side, always you take her side. No, I'm telling you, I am just confusing. Hillary's position is different. That photograph is a different thing.
Yes.
This is another thing, they have got something from your machine in black and white. And that was done by Jane. There's two things we are talking. Alright?
Oh yes. Yes, I understand.
No. It's a confusion about it. That I saw here. She is the one who will be always anxious to speak. She is the one who would like to do it. Tell her not to do anything, tell her stop. Like that, I have told her. She is not to do anything. These people are picked up. Because Gavin is a leader, his wife will be vulnerable. Unless and until she absolutely obey him and he doesn't support her, then only she must come.
As soon as he got married, got it, his wife, gone. He's a medium now. As soon as I had great hope for Chaya, this one got caught. Anything, you see, like that. I try to trust on someone, immediately there's a vulnerability. Somehow it comes, so be careful. But not the last, but the least, and the least, and the last, and the final most. Which I have to say whether we like it or not. And that is about the romantic idea. We have to maintain a certain delicacy. Yesterday I spoke about it for hours. So all of them must listen to that for your listen. Idea. No SahajaYogi is going to marry any SahajaYogi in England. He likes someone. It is prohibited to have any bad intentions about any other SahajaYogi now for the thing. Nobody is going to come and tell me that, mother, I want to marry such a person. No one. That thing has to be done, I will commit that thing, not that. Otherwise, two young girls going in a car with somebody gallivanting. This is not allowed. They will deviate from the path of justice. If boys have to go with the boys. Girls have to go, girls go. Married people are going, then come. Keep your church in the center. All these nonsensical ideas you have to give. Alright, Ravi? I'm telling you to your presence. Because this is very important. And this is the third attack that is going to come. We have had root attack, we have had money attack, the third one is romance. No SahajaYogi is going to marry any SahajaYogi. Actually, you are all brothers and sisters. All pure relations must exist. Nobody should come and tell me, I want to marry this or that. If I tell you marry, that's it. You don't come and tell me that I have fallen in love with another SahajaYogi, you don't my brother. This is one, very important. Now the counteract of that. No man or woman is going to feel jealous of his wife. And is going to nag the wife or the husband. Tell Jane also, tell everyone. Normally, a woman need not talk to a man, but we have given a broad thing that any man who is older than you, any girl should not talk to him. But if you are younger than you, they are your brother-in-law, you can talk to them. They are your brother. Any man who is older than your husband, you need not talk to him. But with younger people, you can be appreciated, you are distant people. We are brought up that way, and we do it. And hundreds of people live together, never talk. But then the husband should not get sort of suspicious of the wife if she is friendly with the younger people. You must have innocence about it. But that is really looked at what about saying? But she is a peg in SahajaYoga. It's such exceptional cases it should not. Anybody who is older than you as a man is to be respected and revered. And those who are older also should not come frivolous with younger girls. Otherwise you'll have ladies when you are telling very nice stories, making everybody laugh, lot of fun, enjoyment, all that nonsense is over. Ladies, men going around. What you call them, Don Juan and all that? You also have people who are not this kind of befoolers. how to please women and be kind to this woman and that woman and interest in this woman and that woman. Both things again I say that don't be suspicious. No restriction should be put on the wife or on the husband. Why did you talk to her? You should not have said. Why did you do this? You should sit with me. All these things are not right. There should be no suspicion. Healthy. Absolutely healthy. Trust. Trust. All this. You must trust. But the wife must keep the trust and not such nonsense you are not going to have anymore. This attack is going to come. Again I tell you that this attack is going to come. So be careful. You are all brothers and sisters. No more romanticism now. You are not going to marry each other. Yes, sir? Both lectures today and yesterday, which people have not heard, must see again and again. Put onto the thing those people who have not heard this lecture. Find out who have not heard. And blot out, yesterday's lecture was very important. Blot out all the London things where you have to do what you have to do. And work it out. See that. Dedicate yourself to your SahajaYoga. That is very important. And you won't have to have all these problems. And to think that the men are keen on somebody and if a man is a brute, then only these things happen. Only the brutes attract brutes. It's simple as that. It's only the brutes that attract. If you feel attracted for any man, think that that man has a boot and I too have a boot. If you are suspicious, also think the same way. That I am like that, that's I'm suspicious of my wife or my husband. If you are innocent, you are not bothered. A man who is suspicious always thinks that another is suspicious. Or can think that because I am like this inside myself that I am suspicious of my life. But one should not give chance for suspicion. I mean, a person like me, I am beyond all these things. But if there's a man coming in a taxi alone or say in a lift alone, I would not enter into the thing. I would like to keep away. Also it's public opinion. Why to be too friendly with everyone? Why to be too it's your business. It is not. The very common people like this I see in so-called elites. Suddenly a woman will come up and speak to someone who is supposed to be official or someone like this. Some man will come up and talk to you. It's so new. I don't know him. But it will tell you to come and be so friendly. There's nothing with it. It's kind of prostitution. Nonsense. This intimate relationship can only exist between husband and wife if you trust each other and love. And in that, you understand the chastity and the innocence of your wife and your husband. And now, for example, Robin is here. So he has to deal with women and men together. If his wife starts thinking that he is keen on women and women are keen on him, any such examples could be there. So anybody who thinks like that should give up, alright? And then you see to that you tell them off and put this on. And tell them that this kind of a thing doesn't exist in Sahaja. And this going out on holiday. Take two young girls, nicely have a car, broken one, and take them out doing SahajaYoga work. Is it SahajaYoga work? So SahajaYoga work is not going to work out. No unmarried girl has to go with an married man. It's not done in Sahaja. It comes so common, so nicely, so easily. In the same way it should come to you. Go with your husband or go with a girlfriend. Alright? Or If you have to go with men, younger than you, it's all right. You are a married woman, all right. Say really married now. Yeah. And if she has to go with a much younger boy, just perfect love. Nothing. But not with older. All right? But this I am again telling you, this attachment talk. So be careful. That's it. That's enough, my peace. I do now. I do.